Pick up, put in the box. Pick up, put in the box. Man, it doesn't get any better than this. Hello and welcome back. This is Nom Nom and we're once again in Oxygen Not Included. This is the Galactic Pigpen base in the Aridio map with oppressive heat. We've managed to alleviate some of those heat issues to get a mealwood farm going. Partially. The bottom part of our mealwood farm is slowly getting there. This mealwood is 30.7, so another half a degree or so, and we might actually be able to grow some food. We have 0 kcals in the base right now. No one's starving. I did just build a microbe musher. I have very little water though. We do have this extra water up here if they ever get around to building this pitcher pump. They shouldn't actually have a lot going on right now, so I'm hoping they go ahead and build that pitcher pump sooner than later. I have noticed that I have some polluted water running around the base from some unfortunate bathroom issues that we had, so I'm going to either want to put some deodorizers or somewhere to dump that polluted water. Go ahead and check the printing pod here. Please be food. That's not food, and I can't afford another duplicate or they will all starve. Okay, I think I'm going to pick this spot over here. This is as good a spot as any to dump my polluted water. We'll just create a little catch basin over here. Go ahead and tile that in. Put a ladder down there. Just like that. Put in a pitcher pump, or I'm sorry, a bottle emptier. We can dump some polluted water down there, and a deodorizer to take care of anything that outgasses. Our pip ranch is going. We have a still wild pip, but you know, they'll get there. I think they're all still wild. Yep. But this is good news for us. Pips breed like crazy when they're happy and tame, and they can be used as a source of dirt and food. We will start eating those pips. They do live 100 turns, but after they drop out a couple of eggs, I may be just eating some pips. Sorry, pips. There are 2 trees in here for them to eat, so hopefully that will be enough to feed our tame pips. We have 1 egg seed, yes, not egg, seed for arbor acorn. We do not have an arbor acorn. Oh, it got planted. Oh, thank God. That pip finally grew up and planted that arbor acorn. So I did learn some things about these pips. And 1, 2, 3. So I think I need to move this arbor tree to there, or they'll never plant anything here. So I'm going to dig that up, and then we're going to put a ladder behind it. Maybe I'll dig that up. Uproot. Yeah, dig that up. They decided to do it, then not to do it. Come on, I need food. Alright, this mealwood's almost done. Nobody's going to starve this turn. But this really needs to cool down here. I'm tempted to throw down a second thermal regulator just to make this colder. What is the temp on this stuff? 26? Maybe I just move this pipe. Ventilation pipe, radiant. Maybe I just move this pipe down here. This is looking like a plan. I'm going to do this. Okay, we're going to move that pipe down there and hopefully cool down this other part of the farm sooner. We can change these to that and put this door here and get rid of this tile, right? Yeah. Turning this into part of the actual farm. Get to it, dupes. We need it. We need it so bad. Looks like we might have a skill point available. Nisbet. Yeah. Carrying. The inefficiency is appalling right now. Alright, dig that guy up. Come on. Hop to it, dupes. Yes. I actually didn't need to use the micro musher. So that's good. I think we're using 4,000 a day. Yeah. These take 2 cycles to grow. How am I going to get 8K out of that? 72 I'm going to end up with. 78 after this guy grows up. Alright, well that might that might do it. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, my slickster's hatched. That's so great for me. It's not really great. I would have loved to have gotten them down here. You need plastic traps for slicksters, and of course I don't have plastic. I do have some Drecos, so I should get a hydrogen Mulewood Dreco farm up and going sooner than later. Maybe I'll do that up here. I don't really have a lot of hydrogen. There's some. Yeah, I don't have a lot of hydrogen, so I'm gonna have to make some, which is gonna require water. So yeah, that'll be a long time in coming. This area over here finally did get some oxygen with this algae terrarium, which is good. Low on algae, but I'm gonna need to dig up here and find out what the vent is. Still looking for some water. There's some more salt. That's good. I uncovered anything else? Nothing vent-wise. Nothing new. Nothing new. Nothing new. Hey, that's new. Cool steam vent. All right, that is cool. So we will go ahead and dig down here also. Let's get to that cool steam vent. I'm going to not do that. I'm going to put a door right there, I guess. I'm not crazy about these sideways doors, but I mean, I got to block off the room somehow. And I want this whole area to be a farm. I guess I could just go over here. Don't need to use this side. I can move the farm station. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to cancel that. We're going to put the door there. We'll do that. These guys out of clay. Actually, cancel that and we'll deconstruct that one too. We'll put the farm station right there so they get it first thing coming in, and then I can do just 2 stories of mushrooms. I currently only have 1 fungal spore, so it's a little overkill for now. Yes, food is still in short supply, I understand. Still wild pips. I'm not sure how many cycles it takes to tame them. But they're almost done with this. Let's bump that priority up to 6. Maybe the second shift guys can take care of that. I would say I need to move some hydrogen into this pipe, but it's coming back at 30 degrees already. It's not like it can take up much more heat. It's only 30 degrees over here. It actually is 30.3 by the time it gets in here, and only 30.1 by the time it's actually giving up heat on this side of the loop. I could insulate that, but it's probably not worth it. Again, I'm thinking about putting in a second regulator. I don't have a lot of coal though. I don't have a lot of power. Speaking of not having a lot of coal, I'm almost out of coal again. I can get this up here. I guess I can do that, and I really need to build that. They can get there, can't they? They sure can. Build that. Okay, What's next? Alright, you guys seriously build just like one farm tile so I can get a mushroom in there. The sooner I get it growing, the sooner I get more seeds. Or spores. Fungal spores. Starvation? I wonder why that's happening. Alright. Do I murder a Pip or a Draco? I got an adult Draco around here somewhere. Here, let's see if I can find him. There's a baby Draco. Okay, that's the Draclet. Maybe the adult Draco died. Not sure where he went. Well, there's two over here. And there's coal over there. There's also chlorine, but what are you going to do? Let's go get us some Draco meat. And then we'll like ladder over here and get all that coal. That looks good. Okay, what else we got? Alright, we can place this guy. Where are you at? There you go, fungal spore. Alright, they finished this pipe, and I put one in backwards, didn't I? Son of a gun. Alright. I wish there was a flip option on those, that would be great. Ventilation, gastrage. That way. Please. Build it. Oh my gosh. Out of power. I'm not sure what they're spending all their time doing. These 4 dupes are just not very productive. Alright, you guys, plant that. Build that. Alright, we've got this going. Sort of. Alright, we can deconstruct this. It's stuck in a loop. Alright. Perfect. Alright. 30.2. The oxygen in there is 24. Yeah, 30.0. We've got it. Should have done that a while ago. Lesson learned on that. Just wasn't fast enough before. Maybe if I'd had 2 thermal regulators before, it would have cooled down a bigger area. It would have been colder, but we got intermittent starvation going on here. Alright, you. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're so much barbecue. And there's another one over here. Oh, we can also take this algae while we're over here. Let's do that. We can get to that, right? Yeah. Oof. Alright, how much water have we stored up? 138 kilograms. This thing doesn't even have any water available anymore. Might as well mop that up. A little water in that pipe we can do something with eventually, but I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this liquid pump. Alright, clean that up a little bit. Printing pod, what do we got? Sand. I needed 3 tons of sand. Perfect. Okay, they're working on my water pit over here. I'll just give them some storage bins to throw that stuff in when they're done with that. The pips are tame. Alright, so they're happy. Reproduction rate 900%. Tame. Metabolism plus 100. I don't really understand what metabolism. Does that mean they eat and produce more poop? I guess that's what that means. So I should get some pip eggs in here. I'm going to go ahead and sweep up just so I can see what's happening here. Sweep up all this just so I can see those wonderful, wonderful pip eggs when they come in. But like lumber, I'm going to cancel sweeping that. I need that in there for the pips. And down here, lumber, cancel sweep. Lumber, there it is, cancel sweep. Alright, I think I can do this. Yep, that looks good. Alright, they planted that arbor tree. Awesome. They planted it on the other side. Didn't even get my ladder built, but they planted it where I wanted it. So now I should be able to plant another one here. Once I get another arbor seed. Acorn. Arbor acorn. Nobody's starving. We have no food. Food is ripening. And we have... Alright, I think we're out of the danger zone on food. So that means we can start to do other things. Like this. Explore, find that vent. And then also explore this. Yes, good. Now, this cool steam vent, 6.8K, that is a lot of steam. That's actually really good. It's a lot of hot steam, but it's a lot of steam. We can use that. We can definitely use that. We're going to have to cool it down, but we're going to use that to create oxygen and hydrogen with a little bit of power left over. These two guys over here can't catch a break. Alright, you'll figure it out eventually, you guys. This whole range is good. Yes. So these guys are too hot because this thing's too hot. I guess I can do this. We'll do ventilation, radiant gas pipe right there. Eventually it should cool down this gas reservoir. So we can just do this. That'll work. Go ahead and dig that out. And we'll go ahead and put a tile there. We'll just dig that whole thing out there. Alright. Almost 8,000 food at 4,000 a day. These guys are on an alternate cycle. Yeah, they're 75% done. Alright. They're eating little meal lice that don't look very delicious and give grizzly, what is it? Grizzly quality food. But it's food. Alright, I really want another arbor acorn. I really want a bunch more arbor acorns. I would love to get into some ethanol production. We do have 26,000 lumber. I mean, it's no small amount of lumber. I just don't have the dupe power to go ahead and auto harvest a lot of that lumber. So we would definitely get it faster if that was the case. So I want to dig around these trees. They can have 5 spots that grow branches, but if they're blocked by dirt, they won't grow. So, all right, getting more algae. That's good. 2.5 tons of algae now. I do have a little bit. Nope, I have no coal. All right, can you reach that? Unreachable dig. All right, what part of that dig is unreachable? You can climb up that ladder. You can walk across there. You can walk down here. Ah, it's too tall here. 3 high. All right, please go get that coal. I know I have all these build tasks at 6, so... Which one will they get to first? Probably not that one. Alright, this is great. Alright, there's no large source of coal, and I have no hatches currently. If you guys remember from episode 2, when I meant to wrangle a hatch and accidentally attacked it, we had a single hatch. I think that was probably the only hatch that we had, so we have to wait for one to print out on the printing pod. But a hatch turning food into coal would have been awesome, but I did maybe, you know, kill the hatch. Alright, coal generator's going again, not for long. They've got to finish this up over here. And look, another vent. This is good. Is there any coal over here? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just up here. Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to definitely get that. That's a lot of coal. Yeah, this whole biome. I should dig that out. All that iron, that coal. That'll be good. That'll also take a lot of dupe power, so we'll get to that. But let's get to this first. How do I want to do this? Right down here. Alright, once I dig that out, I'll worry about the priority on that later. Our dusk cap is growing. Yay! A little bit of oil there, a little bit of oil here. So I think those baby slickers just died. I think the temperature, or yeah, it's just not hot enough up here for them. So they just died, and I guess maybe when they die they turn into oil, or they did consume some CO2 before they died. But I've never had good luck with slickers in the early game. The only reason I took them to the printing pod, honestly, was because I couldn't afford to take another dupe. Alright, how's this going? Oh, they still haven't built that. That's right, they needed coal. Priorities, dupes, priorities. Where are you going? Oh, slime for the mushroom. That works. Ooh, a thimble reed. I need that. The only problem with that thimble reed is that I have no extra water. But I can put it on auto harvest. And that gives me some gold amalgam to work with too. Polluted oxygen. Yeah, he's never going to be in CO2. He won't grow. And a pacu fish. Pacu fish. Pacu fry. So the pacus eat algae, which I do not have an abundance of at this time, so can't really farm them yet. Alright, that's good. Okay, farm is looking healthy. Food is looking great. Only had to kill, what, 4 critters to make it through that? Alright, take the rest of that coal and that algae. I'll just do this whole bit here. I can do this. It doesn't hurt anything. Take that aluminum also. That'll work. Okay. Man, they're really going to town down here. That's great. The sour gas isn't great, but the dupes digging is great. Salt. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all this salt. We need it all. Oh, 8 tons of salt. We're doing good. I heard the printing pod go off. Pinch of pepper nut. I've got enough of those. And sand. I've got enough of that too, but we'll take sand. This morb over here is just polluting the heck out of my base. So we're going to give him a deodorizer. And I think that's it for now. There's some polluted oxygen floating around, but not too terrible. There's a lot of polluted oxygen over here. But this deodorizer will keep it from getting into the base. Oh, that's because I got that polluted water. Oh, these guys got to finish this. They should call this game Attention Deficit Disorder, not Oxygen Not Included. I really cannot just stay on task. Alright. Now, decor is pretty sad over here. But this isn't... I didn't really want this to be a permanent bedroom solution. But it, it might be more permanent than I wanted to admit. We can do some things with furniture as far as crown molding goes. Make it a little nicer in here. And maybe give them a little potted plant or two. Think the mirth leaf can afford that temperature? Yeah. Do some crown molding down here also. We'll do the fancy molding. Look at all those improvements. They're going to love it. Don't really have a stress issue right now, which is good. Take a look at the vitals. Yeah, the morale is good, but close. So helping out the dupes sleeping in nicer quarters will be good. We can see where it's really bad. It's really bad in the farm. Maybe I could plant some more mirth leaves in there. It's really bad down here. They don't spend a lot of time down there. And it's really bad in the bathroom. I don't know if I can build a sculpting block. Let's see if we can make that a little more appealing. I didn't leave enough vertical height to put crown molding in there. But eventually I can upgrade these sculpting blocks to the 3 high ones. Alright, this thing is getting hot. Overheat temperature is 125. I did make it a gold amalgam then, yeah. And it's running at 90 something now, so getting pretty hot. On the bright side though, I really don't need it to run that much more. I can even come down and say just run this into 20 degrees. It's definitely still taking a lot of heat out of here. Still coming back in at 28 degrees. But, you know, give it another 20 cycles or so and maybe maybe it will be able to turn off. Alright, build that thing. Pronto, please, please. And sweep this up. I'm going to put a priority 6 on building these 3 storage bins, and then I'm going to sweep this with priority. Set these to sweep only, so they don't run all over the map. And then we can say this will take polluted water. Alright, here we go. Nope, he was using the bathroom. Alright. Excess water, I love it. 276 kilograms. And I'd have excess water if only I had power. Now that I have enough food, maybe I'll bring in another dupe and just have him become a generator. We'll take a look at our next dupe. We might take our next dupe. Ooh, I got a dust cap. Yes! Copy settings. The great mushroom farming has begun. This is excellent. Alright, please build those. There you go. Alright. Everything. No critter eggs, please. No seeds. Sweep only. Priority 6. I'll copy those settings to the other two. And then tell them to sweep this. I did have some other sweep orders over here, so hopefully they'll sweep these first. But we'll see. Yeah, it looks good. This is oxygen not included at its finest right here. Pick up, put in the box. Pick up, put in the box. Man, it doesn't get any better than this. 21,000 kcals. All right. So I want to sweep this up before I start dumping polluted water in there because I don't want this material to get all infected. All right, we've drilled way down here. Oh, look at that. We've taken a bunch of this water with us. I don't really want that. Let's mop up what we can. We'll just keep mopping it up. I don't want that, certainly don't want that salt water to mix in with the water. Oh, another neural vacillator. A lot more coal. This is good. Any more vents? Not yet. I haven't really gone this way much. Maybe I need to do that. We can do this. We'll stop before we get to the sour gas there. All right, we're almost done here. Come on, what are you? Oh, you're on downtime. All right, well, that's cycle 52 in the books. We'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We're doing good. We got our pips cranking out eggs. Look at that, little pip egg. Another pip egg there. So the 100 pip march has begun. Go ahead and turn the priority up to that once they've finished sweeping it out. Get all my polluted water in here. Have a couple of spillage issues to deal with, so we don't mix some elements here, water with salt water. But we're doing good on salt. We're doing good on coal right now. All right, that's real progress. All right, now we need a new infrastructure project, and I think that new infrastructure project is going to be getting this water out of here, cooling it down, and making oxygen with it. And cooling down the oxygen, in theory. All right, well, that's enough for now. Top of cycle 53. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video or my channel in general, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing with your friends. Until next time, this is Nom Nom, signing out.